Esther Rantzen claims her mum made her socialize with a creepy and x27 uncle and x27 who mole. News Corp is a network of leading companies in the worlds of diversified media, news, education, and information services. The Childline founder, 78, told how she was abused when she was just 15 by the man, who was like an uncle to her. Dame Esther Rantzen has claimed that her mum forced her to socialize with a creepy family friend who molested her as a child. The Childline founder, 78, told how she was abused when she was just 15 by the man, who was like an uncle to her. But her mum Catherine refused to accept she had been assaulted because she didn't want to cause any problems in their family's social circle. Speaking on Radio 4 and x27's Desert Island Discs, Dame Esther said he was no blood relative. I can see him to he took me out to buy me a present and he found a way of getting me alone and he sexually abused me. Not the most serious assault, but still horrible. Then he told me not to tell anyone. Dame Esther told presenter Lauren Laverne that she confided in her mum. I told my lovely mum and she didn't an x27. She really believed me, so that was educational, she said. My mum, like many parents, cared about the social circle she moved in, cared about not making problems, and in a way wanted me to carry on meeting him and I said, an x27. Under no circumstances, so I did an x27. When I was 18. I did up to then, she said. The traumatic memory gave her the determination to set up the children's charity in 1986. It doesn't compare to some of the stories I've heard on Childline, but it has given me a certain insight, she previously said. The broadcaster also told the program the need for Childline, the counseling service which has helped nearly 5 million children, is as great today as ever. Calls when it was first set up in 1986 were mainly about horrible things people were doing to children: physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, bullying, she said. Now, so much of it is about unhappiness, anxiety, self-harm, eating disorders. And bullying has so I think the need is great as ever. I reckon that we are. The broadcaster, who set up the Silver Line helpline for older people in 2013, also spoke about her marriage to Desmond Wilcox, who was wed to someone else when they began their relationship. She said, our marriage lasted and we have 3 wonderful children, so I don an x27. She regretted. But I wish it had happened. Desert Island Discs is on BBC Sounds and BBC Radio 4 on Sunday at 11:15 am. Our journalists strive for accuracy, but on occasion we make mistakes. For further details.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.